Hey, it's Emma, and I am going traveling soon. My only problem is that I didn't realize until after I had packed my bag that my black suitcase is going to look like everybody else's. So I needed something to set it apart, which is when these little bag charms come in. They are super cute and easy to make. This heart one is probably going to only take you like 2 minutes. So go ahead and grab your yarn and let's get started. To create your heart, go ahead and create a magic circle to start. Once you have your magic circle, go ahead and chain 3. And we're placing 3 treble crochets into our circle. Once you have your 4 stitches, or 3 including your chain, you can go ahead and tighten it up a little bit. And then we're placing 4 double crochets into this same loop. Once you finish your double crochets, go ahead and make 1 more treble crochet. And here we have half of our heart. So now we want to pretty much do the same in reverse. So go ahead and make 4 double crochets. Once you've done your 4 double crochets, it's 3 treble crochets. And once you've done your 3 treble crochets, this is what you have. Go ahead and pull on your tail end to close up your circle. Make a chain of 3. 1, 2, 3. And you're going to slip stitch back into that same hole. And this is what your heart looks like. From here, I'm just going to create a really long chain. And once your chain is long enough, you can go ahead and come back to that first loop that you made in your chain and just create a slip stitch here. After your slip stitch, chain 2, cut your yarn, pull all the way through and tighten to secure. Then you want to go ahead and hide your tail ends, but this is what your heart should look like. For your butterfly, go ahead and start with a slip knot, and then we're chaining 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then go ahead and slip stitch into the first stitch that you created so that we create a circle. Go ahead and chain 1. And then we're working 3 half double crochets into your circle that you've made. And I like to go over my tail end of yarn here so that I can hide it in and I don't need to worry about sewing it later. So this is what it should look like. Then go ahead and chain 3. And place another 3 half double crochets into your circle. And we're repeating that 2 more times. So chain 3, 3 half double crochets, and we've still got one more to go. Chain 3 and 3 half double crochets in here. Once you finish your last row of half double crochets, go ahead and chain 3 and just create a slip stitch into your first chain to go ahead and connect this. And you should have a little square. From here, go ahead and chain 1, turn your work and place 1 half double crochet into this first large space. Then go ahead and work 2 double crochets into that same space. Follow that up with 2 treble crochets. Then go ahead and chain 3, 2, 3, and slip stitch back into the top of your treble crochet so that we've created this little tip of the wing. And now we work our decrease, so starting with a treble crochet into the same loop, then 2 double crochets, and a half double crochet. And this is our first wing. Then go ahead and slip stitch into this middle stitch here. And then we're moving on to our second wing. So go ahead and add 2 half double crochets, 3 double crochets, and another 2 half double crochets. And this is what it should look like. And then we want to repeat this pattern here and this wing up top. So first we go ahead and slip stitch into the middle of our square. Follow that with 2 half double crochets, 3 double crochets, and another 2 half double crochets. Slip stitch into this middle stitch, and now we're working this wing pattern. So we start off with a half double crochet, two double crochets, two treble crochets, a chain of 3, and a slip stitch back into the top of your treble. And now we work our decrease, which is 1 treble crochet, two double crochets, and a half double crochet. Once you're finished, go ahead and slip stitch into the center. And here is where I like to do my chain. So I chain up as long as I need to. And once I have my chain, I come back to the beginning and I create a slip stitch. I then chain 2 just so that it is extra secure, cut my yarn and pull all the way through. And after you hide your tail ends of yarn, this is what you should have. For my flower, I'm going to do a color change, so I have yellow for the center and pink for the petals. So go ahead and start though, make a magic circle. Once you have your magic circle, go ahead and chain 3. And we're placing 12 double crochets into the center. Once you have your 12 double crochets, this is what it should look like. Here is your chain up, which doesn't count in the 12. But go ahead and tighten up your crochets so that they come together in a circle. And then we're going to slip stitch into the top of that chain that you made. From here, I like to weave in the end, so you can go ahead and cut your yarn and pull through, but that it's nice and secure, which is why when you do your weaving, kind of create like a little knot just to make sure that it is super secure. So once you weave in both of your ends, here is your little circle, and then go ahead and grab your color, create a slip knot. Go ahead and insert your hook and pull through your color. Then we're going to make a chain of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From here, we're working like a treble crochet cluster stitch into this same stitch. So go ahead and start your treble crochet, pull through 2 and pull through 2. Usually we would also pull through these 2, but because we're creating a cluster stitch, we're going to leave those on our hook. Yarn over twice, go into the same stitch, pull through 2, pull through 2, 3 on the hook, yarn over twice, into that same stitch, pull through 2 and pull through 2, 4 on your hook. And you want to do that until you have a total of 8 treble crochets, including your stitch. Okay, and once you have a total of 7 double crochets and 1 chain up, so you have 8 loops here on your hook, we start to work them off. So yarn over, pull through the first loop, and then it gets a little bit different. Then we yarn over and we pull through 2, yarn over, 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 pull through 2. Last one, yarn over, pull through those final 2, and you have 1 loop on your hook. Now we work single crochets, so ignore your chain up here, but go in between the first 2 trebles, single crochet here, in between the next 2 trebles, single crochet, and in between the next 2, single crochet. So you have a total of 3 single crochets on the right side. Go ahead and chain 2, and then we place another single crochet into that same space. So now we've created a little point in our petal. From here, another 3 single crochets in between each of your trebles. And then we chain 5. And place a slip stitch back into that same space that you've been working all of your trebles into. And then from here, you can see that this next stitch is pretty much covered. So you want to skip this one and go ahead and slip stitch into that next available one. And from here, it's repeating everything that we did. So we chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 7 treble crochets, clusters, into this same stitch. And once you've got your chain plus 7 treble crochets and 8 on your hook, you yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, 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 and yarn over, pull through the final 2. Then it's our single crochets, not counting your chain stitch here, but going in between the next 2 trebles, the next 2 as well, and those ones, so that you have a total of 3 single crochets up top, chain 2, a single crochet back into that same space to create your point, and then single crochets in between your trebles. At the end, chain 5 and slip stitch into that same space with a slip stitch. We chain 5 and continue these petals until you reach the end. Once you make your way back to the start, you should have 6 petals on your flower, and you've just created a slip stitch in the back. From this slip stitch, I then create my long chain. And once your chain is long enough, then you can go ahead and come back to the start of your chain, but at the back of your flower, and add in a slip stitch here. Secure this with a chain of 2. Cut your yarn, pull through and tighten. Then go ahead and hide in your tail ends, and I will show you the finished product. And once you sew in your ends, this is what it should look like. And that is it, you guys. You now know how to make a flower, butterfly, and heart charm for your bag. All that's left to do is attach it to your luggage, but I actually started attaching mine to pretty much everything I own. I've attached some to my handbag, I've attached some to my keys, so these are really versatile pieces. Let me know in the comments below what you make, and thumbs up if you like this video. See you next time. Bye.